In this video, I'm going to go over how I built my total body home workout training plan. So let's jump into the video. Hi there, my name is Derek and welcome to GamerBody. Alright, so how did I end up building this plan to use in my home training workout? So again, the first thing I want to do is focus on a plan that hit the entire body 3 times per week, and I was aiming to have that be a Monday through Friday. The reason I wanted Monday through Friday is because I actually work normal hours during the week from 8 to 5 p.m. So that's my normal hours of working, and I actually work out at about 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning, depending on if I wake up in time. So I wanted to make sure I had Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that I was working out those days, and then the weekends off in case I did something like going somewhere, traveling, all that stuff, as that does tend to happen more on the weekends, and if I made a plan for that, I would be missing a lot of my workouts because of it. So what are Tuesday and Thursday, may you ask? Those are my optional cardio/carry days that I have in my plan. I'm not a big fan of cardio, honestly. I do it just to stay in shape, and I want to be able to still do things like run around and feel young. I've also found carries, which have become some of my new favorite things recently, where you do just like farmer's carries or overhead carries, and you just walk around building grip strength, and it has a lot of carryover into everyday life. So that is the basis of the plan. Again, you have 3 days per week. For me, it'd be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you'd have Tuesday and Thursday as your cardio training days, which again are optional. So for the resistance training days, the main focus is going to be on your compound lifts. So these are going to be things like your bench presses, your squats, your deadlifts, bent over rows, all of those exercises that work multiple muscle groups, or also known as compound lifts, and they kind of work synergistically together to develop more muscles at once. They do tend to have one major target area, so say we use the bent over row for example, you're mainly going to be hitting your back, but your biceps are also pretty heavily involved in the movement, so that is why it's a compound movement, as more than one thing is getting worked while doing the exercise. So for the program, how I built it, it uses a push-pull legs kind of setup. So what I did is I went on a spreadsheet and I laid out the best push, pull, and leg exercises, and then I made 3 variations of each one. So say we have like the bench press. I did incline benching because that's my favorite, and I worked that upper pec. So we have incline benching, then we have overhead pressing, which is a major other pressing movement, and then I have dips to hit the lower chest region, as well as some triceps in there. And then I did that for each the push-pull legs. So again, you'd have like squats, deadlifts, and lunges, and you could have something like bent over row pull-ups and chin-ups, or inverted rows, whatever you wanted to put in. I put 3 variations of each and put those on a spreadsheet so that I could lay them out in my training program for each day of the week. No, I'm only doing one of each type in that day of the week. So say it's like Monday and you have chest, I'm doing incline bench pressing, and then on Wednesday we're doing overhead pressing, and then on Friday we're doing dips. So it's broken up that way, so I'm not doing all 3 of them on one day, they're each spread out throughout the week, so I get a bit more frequency that way as well. This also helps me develop them a bit better because I can focus on really putting the maximum amount of effort into each one. Instead of trying to hit 3 different chest exercises all at once and really tiring myself out, I can focus on just doing one, doing it really well until the next training session where I switch to a different one and focus on doing that and getting bigger and stronger in that exercise. These compound exercises tend to focus on less reps and more weight over time. So these are, if you look at the program, around like 4 to 6 reps versus more like the 8 to 10, which is more hypertrophy-based things I'm doing with isolations. But these ones tend to get less reps, but I add on more weight because I want to have them under more muscle tension to help break them down and get them to become bigger and stronger that way. I do usually have them be more sets, but I do less reps overall with more weights, and then I take longer rests for them as well. So after the push, pull, and legs, I like to add in my core-based training. So one reason I do this is, say I wake up too late and I don't have a lot of time to do my training, if I can just do the push, pull, legs, and a core exercise and split the time almost in half from my training, I usually can get that in, so that's like maybe a little over half an hour to do all that. Whereas if I add in all the isolations, it gets close to an hour. I probably won't be able to make that time frame, say, before work. But if I have those at the very beginning, I can hit the most effective exercises right away, use all my strength to really do it, and I can call that a workout for my day, even if I miss the isolation exercises. That's why I think everyone should have some kind of built routine like this, because if you're running late in a day or something and you only have maybe like half an hour to get a workout in, you can get a really solid workout with just doing the compound movements. So say like this first 4 exercises, the push, pull, legs, and core, just those to begin with, and if you can go through all the sets and stuff like that, you can still have a really decent day in your training. Whereas if you put like isolations at the beginning, you might not be able to get the same results as you're focusing on just one muscle group, and it takes a long time to get through all of the muscles of the body if you're doing it that way. The only time I recommend putting those at the beginning, the isolation movements at the beginning, is if you really are working on bringing something up that is lagging behind, because you want to do the exercises that take your most effort and energy at the beginning, in my opinion. So again, that's why I put the core exercises right after the compound ones, just in case I have a day like that. Now, for the core-based exercises, I like to again split this into 3 different style trainings for that. And this could be something like an upper ab exercise, lower ab exercise, and I also like to put some kind of stabilization or rotation-based exercise in there just to kind of hit all pieces of your abdominal region. All right, now we got into everyone's favorite exercises, the one people think do the most but really don't, and that is your isolation exercises. So these are the exercises that are your show muscles. Those tend to be the biceps, triceps, and calves, especially for men. Women, maybe you have the glutes in there and hamstrings, whatever, but I know for men, it definitely is the big show muscles that show outside your shirts and maybe your shorts if you're wearing them. And yes, I know everyone hates doing calves and thinks it's pointless, but you can develop them a little bit if you do train them from time to time. So with this, I would also pick 3 variations of each. Now, note, with these variations, I try to have a different angle for each one. So kind of like my chest example, where I had like the incline press, then overhead press, then dips, your arms are always at kind of a different angle of the pressing movement. So this is the same kind of with biceps. I like to do things like having just supinated or palms up bicep curls. Then I'll do something like hammer curls with my palms facing towards me. Then I'll do the whole twisting motion of the bicep curl. So that kind of thing throughout the week. Again, I just do one version of the exercise on each day that I'm doing resistance training, but it again provides variety as well as it helps hit the overall muscle to help make it look more full in the end. And yes, I do this with triceps and calves as well. Calves not so much. Calves I kind of just do calf raises, because I also do a lot of calf work when I'm doing like my cardio-based stuff. So I don't want to kill them, but they can take quite a beating as you're using them all the time to stand up, run around, all those things. So you can beat them up quite a bit to have them grow stronger, but just know calves can be some of the most stubborn muscles to ever grow on your body. All right, and that basically breaks down how I build out all of my resistance training days. I hope this was helpful and allows you to then take my program, check it out, and swap in things that you might feel work better for you. Again, my template is not just like do this only. Really build it for yourself. It can be used just as a template, as I said, and you can swap things out and in as you need to build out your own personalized version of the workout routine. It's just what I use to present to you for free so you can figure out how you want to build your own. With that, that is it for this video. So I hope you did like a little insight into how I build out my personal programming and the one that is over at GamerBody.com. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. Also, if I haven't said enough already, please head over to GamerBody.com. There you can check out my current training program, all the equipment I actually own and am using each and every week, as well as any other resources that I'm using to learn and improve on for my training that I can then give to you on GamerBody.com. All right, and that is it. So again, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.